Welcome. First of all, welcome. This is Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm Bruce Anthony, your host, here to lead the conversation on important topics and events that are shaping today's society. Join the conversation by following us wherever you get your audio podcasts. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for our video podcast. Rate, review, write a comment, share with your friends, family, hell, even your enemies. On today's episode, I'm giving you guys an After Hours Uncensored. As we're moving closer to the 100th episode, I want to give you guys a little taste of the Patreon page. So sit back, relax, and just to let you know, parental discretion is advised. This show is going to be explicit. But that's enough of the intro. Let's get to the show. So, like I said at the top, I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek. Well, it's not a sneak peek. It's an entire episode of After Hours Uncensored. This show was released on September the 18th. So it's a little dated, but not too dated. If you enjoy the dilly-daddling with me and my sister, you're going to enjoy this episode because that's basically what we do on After Hours Uncensored. Like I said, if you got kids around, put them away because it's uncensored. And we be cussing on the show. But sit back, relax. Once again, you could join our Patreon page until the end of the year for just $5. We've got over 40 episodes of After Hours Uncensored and Talking Straight-ish. So there's plenty of content there for you guys. It's $5 to the end of the year, then the price of the brick is going up. So once again, it's www.patreon.com/unsolicited perspectives. But that's enough of me dilly-daddling. Let me get you guys to the show. So
After hours. What's up?
Nothing. Chilling. What you say? Your whole left side hurt?
Yeah. So before we started, you were just making a lot of noise just to get up and sit down. You were making a lot of noise, and I was like, "That's how I know, we're getting old because we make a lot of noise just to get up and sit down." And my whole left side, so I started this new workout on my Nordic track, and by the end of the 4 weeks, I'll be jogging. So we jog a little bit during each day, and man, afterwards, foot, ankle, knee, hip, it's just I'm like, I can feel it all. It's not pain, but I'm like, oh, okay,
Do you
I don't have cartilage.
Do you have all the right support?
No, I need to get a couple braces. If there's a full leg brace, that's really what I'm looking for.
Full leg. You probably need knee pads, knee compression, knee compression sleeve. I have to get knee compression sleeves. I had one on one knee. It's not good enough. I need to get them on both knees because there are some times it just happened to me yesterday. As a matter of fact, yesterday was a heavy leg day. And by the way, I'm not doing 2 days of legs a week no more. My booty and got so big, my pants don't fit. I put on.
You know what? There's women that pay cash money, who would love that they only had to do 2 days a week. They will literally go 5 days a week of squats and lunges.
No, but you know what though? It's all ass because my quads don't look great. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. So basically, anytime I do leg exercises, I'm like, well, you got to do squats. You have to. But I'm doing hip thrusts and everything. My booty, I have a friend of mine who's a trainer at the gym that I work out at. And she's always like, they go that thing bouncing again. I'm like, yo, if you don't leave me the hell alone and let me do the workout.
Do they have gluteal compression shorts that you could get that keep it from bouncing? At least you draw attention to yourself.
I never forget. I think I was texting my home girl one time. I was going out for a run, and I texted her, and I was like, I felt my booty jiggling as I was running. With each time my leg hit the ground, that booty cheek jiggle, and I was like, "This is what women feel like. This is the worst.
It's uncomfortable.
This is the worst." But
because you just feel like everyone's looking.
And nobody's looking, but it feels like
Nobody.
everybody's
It
looking.
feels like there are eyes on you.
But
Yes.
I was doing heavy leg day yesterday, and I squat down, and my
Mhm.
knee I got tendonitis in both knees now. And
Yeah.
so I got down there and I started pressing up. It started really hurting
Yeah.
the knee. I had the power in
Yeah.
my legs, but the knee. And all I heard was, and it was through the music of my headphones. Ah! That's
Well, let me tell you how I hurt my knee. So Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion have a new song out called Bongos. It's great. I love it. I love the song.
I'm glad that they still doing collabos. Now all they
Yes.
need is a Glorilla. She ain't got no bongos, but just her to have that deep voice in
Yeah.
the background singing the hook or
Yes.
something.
But of course, everybody knows I'm a huge fan of the two of them. I love the two of them. So when the song came out, I'm like, great, another collab. Perfect. I love the song. That's the bongos. It's great. Well, I thought, let me see if I have Megan knees. The answer is no. The answer is immediately no. I squat down and my knee said, bitch, fuck is you doing? And all I could do is just take a knee with the other knee and just kind of sit there for a second.
you took
And I'll be
both
like,
knees. You ain't take a knee. You
I
took
took both
knees.
knees. I took knees. And I said, oh, right. Megan's in her 20s.
and her nickname is a stallion.
Yeah.
And it's not just because she's built like she is. She's a brick house. It is nothing but muscle all throughout her body. I would love to, because I saw her when she threw out, I think it was the Houston Astros first pitch or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, good God, this woman's body fat has got to be really low, because she's like, and she's not BBL, is it? She's natural,
no,
right?
she's very, it's 100%.
That woman is, it's not like Nicki Minaj or Cardi.
She's like an Amazon.
She's she's a black Amazon.
Yes.
She's Black Wonder Woman.
And she posts her workouts like she works out. Like she works out hard. So,
and beautiful. I got a huge crush on her. Matter of fact, Meg Thee Stallion, I have a huge, she's the one. Yeah. I have a crush on her like I did from Salt from Salt and Pepper.
Oh, you had a crush on Salt and Pepper? I didn't know you had a crush on Salt and Pepper.
I had a crush on Salt. No, hold on, time out. I had a crush on Salt until they came out with Snoop. Then Pepper, shoot. Then all of a sudden, Pepper, I don't know, that glow up with Pepper. Pepper had a little bit more money.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Salt and Pepper. But Spinderella was always, when they finally let her come to the forefront.
Right, because she swore she was the N in Salt and Pepper. And they looked at her like she was on crack. No, you are not. You are the DJ.
But
sit down somewhere.
No, it was
Run DMC, not Run DMC and Jam Master Jam. Like, it just wasn't.
But Meg Thee Stallion I have a huge crush. I don't have a crush on, and I have a weird crush on Glorilla.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a real physical crush, but she's got
a lot of charm. Like, she's just swaggy. Yeah, she's swaggy.
I want her to be my homie, and in that way of her being my homie, I might fall in love with her. Because
I like, see you really thought about this.
Yeah, because she's not my physical type. She's really too thin for me. Yeah, but she's so cool.
Yeah,
that I'd be like, we'd be hanging out as friends, and I'd be like, wait a minute, bitch, do I love you?
And it's just like, and Megan's natural face, like, she's obviously gorgeous with makeup on, but just gorgeous girl.
Because I'll tell you who's not.
Who?
I love her. One of my favorite artists. Cardi B looked beat without that makeup on.
It's the work she's done on her face. I wish she hadn't touched. She's so young.
It's the work she's done on all of her body. She will say all the time, I eat what I want to do, and I just get lipo. Like, that's her.
No, she learned about, what is it? It starts with a V, type of fat. Visceral fat?
Yes, visceral fat.
Yeah, that's around your organs and stuff. So she did make a post, and so that's why she works out now, because you can't get that. She's like, you can't. She's like, that's the dangerous fat, and you can't
Yes.
get that lipo. She's like, so she does work out now.
Okay, I was like,
Yes,
because for a while she was just doing the lipo, and I
right.
was
But she
like,
didn't
let's.
know about the dangerous
the
fat that
doc,
you can't get rid
the
of. That
doctor told her ass about it. Doctor
yes,
was like, motherfucker, do you realize all this fat
right.
around your heart? You got a fatty heart.
Right. You can't just be eating lobster tails and king crab
But what
and
work has she done to her face? Like I don't pay that much attention to what surgeries people are
I
doing.
definitely can tell, especially when she's not wearing makeup, that she had her eyes done. Like
Oh, what she do?
they just look like pulled back, like a eye lift, or she's had a facelift or something, which makes no sense because she's so young. Um, I just feel like it's too young. I'm at the age where you start thinking about fillers,
How old
and
is Cardi?
I think she just turned 30 or 29 or something like
Nah,
that.
Cardi got to hold on. This is
No,
Googling in real time.
you gotta understand. Cardi B has been out for a while, but she's not old. She's only 30.
Wow.
She just turned 30.
Cardi, if you ever listen to this episode, which you probably won't, that's the reason why I feel comfortable saying this.
Yeah,
You look beat. I'm sorry, boo. You look
yeah.
beat. When you get that makeup on, you look great. But Nicki, I don't think Nicki Minaj looks great without makeup.
I don't even think I've seen Nicki Minaj's natural face.
You know what?
Yeah,
Let's not do this.
Megan the Stallion is
Let's not do this.
28.
We- We're
No, because
we're
I
we're
honestly think all of these women are gorgeous. I think you're on crack right
well,
now.
no, no,
But
no. I'm talking about their physical characteristics when that has nothing to do with what they're really truly good at, and that is rhyme spitting. And
at the same
ain't
time,
nobody talking about, well, if Jay-Z ain't fine, I don't want to listen to him.
well, I mean, Beyonce will say it must be the cash because it ain't your face. I mean, so I don't feel like we're in the wrong. I think people who exhibit their bodies and just like their aesthetic features, like that's part of their persona. Part of to me, the fact and Megan with the knees and that her body is natural and that she works so hard on it, or Cardi's body and the things like Nicki Minaj's booty and all of that. Like I feel like that's also part of their persona
Hmm.
is the way that
Okay.
they is also the way that they look.
Like, okay, I get it. Like if Genuine all of a sudden got
Right.
real out of shape, like he can't be out
Which
there singing Pony.
listen, he has. Because
Uh
I saw him.
no, he just got older.
It was just it was the he got older, and it was the
Yeah.
body roll wasn't rolling, and he was still trying to do the pony dance and was like, don't
Okay,
do it.
it's not as bad as Bobby Brown though.
No. Bobby just gives up halfway through the performance. And they rehearsed this. Bobby doesn't care. He's out of breath, and therefore the dance is over. Period. I'll
I'm
still
like,
keep singing. You get one or the other. You get me singing, or you get me doing the little bop.
he got
Period.
it. That is so hilarious when they show the videos and he just stopped dancing. He's just like all
Yeah.
out of breath.
Yeah. It
Oh
truly is
man.
ridiculous. Truly ridiculous. Speaking of these celebrities and whatnot in music, did you watch the VMAs? I didn't because why? But I don't know.
I
I
don't
didn't
know
even know.
half the.
I didn't even know it still existed because I didn't know there were still music videos. Honestly, but
Yeah, I don't know where. I mean, I know there's still music videos. I just don't know where
yeah,
they play them. I mean,
yeah,
I
because
see
it's
them
not
on YouTube.
MTV. Yeah, that's where I see them. YouTube. I see them on social media. Um, I don't know where they play them because it damn sure ain't BET and MTV or VH1.
I don't. They need to change the name to MTV because they don't play no music
No,
on MTV, and
I
they
don't
haven't
even.
for a long time since TRL.
I didn't even honestly. Is MTV still a channel? Because I don't.
Oh yeah,
I don't got no
because they
cable,
just
so
had
I
the
don't know.
Jersey Shore reunion.
Oh, see. So it became a reality TV channel.
Pretty much, yeah. You got
Yeah.
Tosh 2.0. You got you got the Teen Mom series.
Oh god.
You got the Road
Catfish.
Rules
Catfish.
Challenge.
Now Catfish. That's my show.
Look, I was explaining to somebody earlier. This week I found out, you remember Tammy? Tammy from
Yes.
Real World.
Tammy Roman. Yes.
She got a TV show
Oh no.
called Unfaithful. It's
Oh boy.
Unfaithful in something, but it's basically Tammy cheaters.
Yeah, I love it. You've already sold me on it.
And
Green light.
I saw a clip of it on TikTok, and I was like, "Oh, I need to find the channel for the show so I can watch this show."
What's it
And
on, Zeus or something?
I don't know. It's somewhere out there.
Okay.
But then I was thinking to myself, "This is cheaters. All that stuff is funny when it's not happening to you.
Yeah.
Ain't none of that stuff funny when it's actually happening to you."
Exactly. Okay, so there are 2 seasons of Caught in the Act, Unfaithful.
Caught in the Act, Unfaithful. Yes. What channel is it on?
Let me see where you can watch it. Watch the show. Let me see. BT Plus. BT Plus. If you have Sling, you can watch it on Sling. Something called Fubo TV. I don't know what that is. But yeah,
I think Fubo TV is free. I think Fubo TV.
It's an MTV show, so you can watch it.
It's an MTV show, but it's on BET Plus.
Yeah, you can watch it on BET Plus. You can see it.
Okay.
Are they both owned by Viacom? Like, are MTV and BET owned by the same?
It could be. Viacom slowly. Viacom is that company behind the scenes. You only know about Viacom because at the end of the episodes, after all the credits, they had this one little Viacom. And I was like, you know what? This is happening on a lot of shows. Who the hell is Viacom? You don't know who they are not a well-known name, but they are behind a lot of stuff.
Viacom owns DreamWorks, BET, Paramount, MGM.
Isn't DreamWorks Pixar?
No. Pixar is Disney, I think.
DreamWorks is something like Pixar, though.
It's something. It's like they make similar films. Yes.
Yes.
They own Nickelodeon. They own a lot of stuff. They own Viacom is out here. Viacom is out here, and they do own parts of MTV also. So they do own BET and MTV. Yeah,
it seemed like they got their hands in a lot of things that determine what the culture is.
Yeah,
they have a lot of like DreamWorks. I bet if you go through the movies for DreamWorks, we would have them confused. We would probably think they are Pixar movies, but they're probably DreamWorks movies. And so they got an influence with kids. They got an influence with the younger generation because the younger generation is still watching those MTV shows.
Yeah.
They got a pulse on the culture. And if I remember correctly, they probably do they own a piece of the CW or did they own a piece of UPN or WB? Because I feel like they had a lot of shows.
Let me see. They own Paramount Pictures. They own CBS.
If they own Paramount Pictures and CBS, that means Paramount Plus is a part of them. Those Paramount. So that Paramount Plus has the show that everybody raves about.
Viacom has a lot of like if the CBS has its own app, Paramount does, BT does, like. They all have yeah, Viacom out here. Listen.
If y'all looking at stock, I know that's a publicly traded company. It doesn't have the name power of a Warner Brothers, of a Disney, but it seems like they might not be that Disney or the Warner Brothers, but they right up underneath it.
Yeah,
mega rich and keeping their name real quiet. That's that drug dealer that you ain't know was a drug dealer. He was like, he always got money, but you don't know really what he do. But
what do Charles do? He always got some money.
He always got some money. He like, well, I know he be cutting hair at the barbershop. No, he owned the barbershop and the beauty salon next to it.
Yes.
And the store that sell the wigs next to that. Charles fronting at the back of the barbershop like he ain't doing nothing, but he owned the whole block.
He owned the whole damn block.
That's Viacom. Hey there, podcast listeners. It's Bruce Anthony here, and welcome to another episode of Unsolicited Perspectives. Today, I want to talk to you about something that's been on my mind lately: the importance of staying hydrated and taking care of ourselves. Whether it's prioritizing our health and wellness, or gearing up for festival seasons, or just gearing up for whatever season or time of year, there's one brand that's been my go-to for all things hydration: Liquid IV. Speaking of health and wellness, let's dive into how Liquid IV can fuel your well-being. Imagine starting your day off right, feeling refreshed and energized. Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier is the missing piece in your daily routine. With just one stick, you get 5 essential vitamins and 2 times faster hydration than water alone. It's perfect for those early mornings, pre-workout boosts, moments when you're just feeling run down, or even after a late night or long flights. I absolutely love how convenient Liquid IV is. The packaging makes it easy to bring with me wherever I go. And let me tell you, it's become vital daily part of my routine. The flavors, let me tell you something, they're incredible. From refreshing sea berry and strawberry lemonade to classics like lemon lime and watermelon, there's a flavor for every preference. It's like a burst of hydration with a hint of deliciousness. Picture this: 1 stick of Liquid IV mixed in 16 ounces of water, hydrating you 2 times faster and more efficient than water alone. And with 12 mouth-watering flavors, you'll never get bored with your hydration routine. Plus, Liquid IV is packed with 5 essential vitamins: B3, B5, B6, B12, and of course, vitamin C. It's also made with premium ingredients, non-GMO, free of gluten, dairy, and soy. This is hydration at its finest. But it doesn't stop there. Liquid IV believes that access to clean and abundant water is the foundation of a healthier world. That's why they partner with leading organizations, finding innovative solutions to help communities protect both their water and their futures. It's incredible to know that Liquid IV has already donated over 39 million servings in 50 plus countries around the world. They truly walk the talk. Get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Unsolicited at checkout. That's 20% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code Unsolicited at liquidiv.com. Remember, folks, taking care of ourselves should always be a priority. So why wait? Head over to liquidiv.com, pick your favorite flavors, and experience hydration like never before. Stay refreshed, stay hydrated, and keep rocking those unsolicited perspectives.
All right, so we're gonna play a game. Is it DreamWorks or Pixar?
Whoo! Okay, here we go.
Shark Tale.
Since I never saw that movie, I'm gonna say that's a DreamWorks movie.
It is a DreamWorks movie.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda.
That's a DreamWorks.
Shrek.
That's DreamWorks. That's not Pixar. That's not Pixar. Yeah. They're behind Shrek.
Yes.
They're behind Shrek. Shrek is a huge enterprise.
Yes.
Kung Fu Panda is a huge enterprise.
Madagascar, all of them, all of those. Yes, these are all DreamWorks.
What is Moana?
Moana is Pixar.
Pixar? Okay. Yeah, of course.
Did you see Moana?
No, I haven't.
It's a damn good movie. And I hear they're making a live action one, and The Rock is gonna reprise.
Of course, he's going to do that because now his daughters are semi-grown. His one daughter loved Moana and did not believe when she was younger. Did not believe that he was actually Moana. So now, of course, he wants to play the live action.
Moana. He was Maui, but yes.
Well, I didn't see the movie, but she didn't think that he was that character.
Watch the damn movie. It's heartfelt, and I cry every time I see it.
Jay, I still haven't watched The Lady King yet. I just saw Hidden Figures a month ago or 2 months ago. And all it did was piss me off.
Baby steps.
All it did is piss me off. So I want to watch these.
It was a great film, shows the contributions of Black women.
Historically inaccurate. Downplayed the racism, created the white savior narrative. Fuck all that.
Yes.
I was just getting madder and madder as I watched it.
Because white people can't help but insert themselves into stories, and they always were looking for them northern parts.
And of course they had to choose one of there's only 2 white saviors that we'll give a pass to.
Who?
Tom Hanks.
Has Tom Hanks done a white savior? I don't think he's done one.
Green Mile.
He didn't save him. He died in the end.
He released him early, didn't he?
Spoiler alert. No, he said he would help him get out, but John
Forrest
Coffey
Gump?
chose to die. I don't know that I get. I mean, Bubba still died. I don't know. Black people still keep dying around him.
If they made a movie where he was the white savior, we would accept it.
Yeah, it's Tom Hanks. He's an American treasure.
Kevin Costner's the other one, and it's only because of The Bodyguard.
It's because of The Bodyguard.
The white guard. Where he was the white savior.
He literally was the white savior in that, and we still love him for it because you know what? And love Kevin Costner, and that's
so.
How
of course,
that is.
He's the only person. Him and Tom Hanks is the only person that could have played that character.
He's actually done a lot of white savior movies.
Who, Kevin Costner?
Yes.
Wait a minute. How many?
He had that one movie where, like, he had a black granddaughter or something called Black or White. That's it. He had Draft Day. Draft Day was kind of a white savior
because he did take him really high when nobody saw the benefit in taking him that high. I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily a white savior because he also saved a white quarterback too.
What else? Because I feel like I gotta go through his filmography because I feel like I've seen a lot of movies where Kevin Costner is the lone white guy who stands up for justice and is somehow involving black people for some reason.
But you know what? We have a black savior.
Who is that?
Denzel Washington. If it's a little white girl in trouble, Denzel gonna save him.
He is gonna save that little white girl by any means necessary. Even
don't take no Malcolm X lines. Don't take no Malcolm X lines and tell
even to his own detriment. He does not care. He will throw his life away for a little white girl. He will do it in a heartbeat. So okay,
all because she yelled Chris Lee.
Or whatever the hell his name was. Yes, he will throw his whole life away.
Hey, real
for
talk.
For a little girl, he's known for a month. Like he really did not know her that long. And then
I tell you what though. Before Equalizer came out, Malcolm X was the most important movie that he ever did. But Man on Fire was my favorite movie that he ever did.
I love that movie. I love it.
But Equalizer tops Man on Fire.
I have still never seen the Equalizer franchise.
But you've seen the first one though, right?
No, I've never seen any. I've never seen no Fast and Furious. I've never seen Equalizers.
Well,
I've never seen any.
All right, let me just say this. I was talking to somebody, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, because a new Fast movie came out, Fast 10, where Jason Momoa plays a character that's very reminiscent of the Joker, and he stole that movie.
Okay. What Jason Momoa? This is a Fast.
It was Fast 10. It was Fast 10.
I might watch that.
But because
his acting has been getting a lot better recently.
The new Aquaman trailer came out today, and I don't even like Aquaman. And DC has been bombing, except for Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle was fantastic.
What the hell is Blue Beetle?
It's an obscure superhero, but it is not quite Latino Black Panther, but the closest thing that anything could be to Latino Black Panther.
Do you see this little she's acting up?
Yeah.
She's been acting up this whole time. Nothing's wrong with her. She's already eaten. She's fine. She's acting up. And
that's all right.
Very distracting. All right.
That's all right.
Go ahead.
That's that baby. But Blue Beetle, I highly recommend.
Blue Beetle. Okay. Let me Google that.
It stars, you ever seen the new Karate Kid TV show?
Yes.
That's the dude that stars as Blue Beetle.
Okay.
and it's real
Okay, got
good.
George Lopez in it.
And George Lopez has this one scene. If you watch the movie, as soon as you see the scene, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's absolutely hilarious. I literally laughed completely out loud when I saw that scene. I died. I forgot how funny George Lopez actually is.
Oh, let me tell you, George Lopez show.
That was the
Peace.
show.
It was that hilarious. So it's such a top tier show, and honestly, I feel like people need to go back and watch it if you haven't. Like, really watch
I
it.
think some people, because it's so what do they call Mexican Americans? There's a Mexicana.
That's just
There's
Mexican. That's
no,
just
there's a
Mexican and
word, there's a word,
Chicano.
something. I don't know if we can say that. Can we say that?
Chicano is not. That's not derogatory.
You know how I am. If I don't know if it's derogatory or not, I automatically
I'm gonna
assume that
take
it
it as
is.
disrespect.
I automatically assume. I was talking to, who was I talking to
Yeah,
earlier today?
Chicano and Chicana are identifiers for people of Mexican descent born in the United States.
Okay, boom, there you go. So it has a lot of Chicano and Chicana elements that people
Yeah.
wouldn't understand. Hell, I didn't understand them. And I feel like I'm color adjacent because
Yeah.
there's some similarities between black culture and like there's a lot of fact of the matter is
We're all kind of similar.
we're all every other culture that tried to hold on to some of their traditions,
Mm-hmm.
we're all very similar.
Yes.
Italian people, Irish people, Asian Americans, no matter which one you are, whether you're Filipino, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, all
Indian.
Indian, m- m- all the Latino cultures, there's all a basis of families and celebration
We
and
are
families.
all communal cultures. That's the difference. If you look at the West, it's a very individualistic culture or society. Everyone else, the global majority, as I like to call us, we are communal societies. We believe all of us have some sort of like customs or traditions around our ancestors and ancestral worship. You don't really see that a lot in the West with white people. I don't believe white people have ancestors because y'all don't do nothing to venerate them.
Well, I
But
mean,
like,
I think that I think a lot of white people in this country, because everything is so mixed.
mm,
When you say white, like you're a like it's so easy for me to be like, oh, so what's your background? Oh, I'm German, Irish, Italian,
mhm.
Croatian. What? So
That's
what are you? I'm white.
white, white.
So they don't identify with anything. Whereas if
Yeah,
you're Italian, I've only known a few Italian people that didn't identify with their Italianness. And then
yeah.
I had to point them out. I was like, you may not recognize how Italian you are, but this, and this is very Italian. Oh, I
Hmm.
guess you're right. Yeah. You're very Italian, whether or not
Yeah.
you identify with that or not. You're very Italian. Uh Irish people, let me tell you something about Irish people.
Mhm.
If somebody says they are Irish, they are holding true to some of those principles to Irish people because Irish people
Mhm.
are the minority of the white people.
Right.
They go to Europe. They are the ones that's just like, oh, you're Irish. You have a nice land.
Right.
You got good whiskey. Like Irish people are looked down upon. There's so many similarities between Irish people and black people.
Mhm.
Even in coming to this country where they weren't slaves, they were indentured servants,
Yes.
where they didn't have Jim Crow. There were situations in certain areas where they would say no dogs, no Irish allowed. So they were just, they came in such big groups that white people looked at them and was like, look, if them and black people get along, that's gonna be a problem because
It's gonna be hell to
they
pay.
some they some fighting motherfuckers. Black people and Irish people some fighting motherfuckers, and it's gonna be a lot of them. So this is
Right.
what we're gonna do.
I've
We're gonna
seen gangs
create
in New York.
right. We're like we're gonna create this
No, I
thing
haven't.
called white.
Yeah.
Gangs in New York is good movie. We're gonna
Yeah.
create this term called white, which is completely an American term, not anywhere else.
Right.
It's white. We're going to create this thing called white, and we're going to let Irish be in with us just so they don't join forces with black people. We're going to tell them that they better
because
so that they hate them.
Yeah, because everybody else is nationalistic. Everybody else is, what are you? Oh, I'm insert whatever country they're from. We don't say that in America.
Well, when we go abroad,
when I travel abroad, I'll say I'm American, but well, no, I don't. When I go abroad, I say I'm Canadian.
No, when you were in Cartagena, you said you was Canadian.
Listen,
look. Speaking of Cartagena, I just saw a TikTok where there was a certain part of town where it was nothing but hoes on the street. I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about literal hoes.
Yes, yeah,
and they was all fine. Like I went.
Let me tell you, the people of Colombia are beautiful people. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's hoes wherever you go. I mean, if you can make some money, hoeing, you gonna find them. They're gonna they're gonna be on the track. They're gonna be.
I'd go out to Colombia and turn a hoe into a housewife. I'd be like, you know what, you are beautiful, and I want to take you off the streets. You want to come to America with me?
She'd be on here.
Keep it up. She'd be like, I've been with many men. Wish death upon me. Blood of my eyes. I don't give a damn about that woman. What you gonna do?
We all got to pass. She was like, this was yesterday. Hey,
it is what it is. Then I bring her here, and she'd be like, what you want me to do? You want me to cook for you, clean for you? I was like, you know what? We could do that together, but what you want to do? Like, what do you want to do? Because you ain't gonna sit around this house all the time. You want to go back to school. You want to learn a trade. I don't want you to hoe no more,
right?
Because we married now. so you want to go? You want to do some schooling? I say to college. We can go get that education on. You know, you want to learn coding? We gonna do something. But you ain't gonna be waiting on me hand and foot. I'm not no passport bro. I don't want that. I want a partner.
Yeah.
But stay fine though. Stay fine. We gonna go to the gym together.
Oh boy. All right.
I look, I've evolved, but I still am a chauvinist sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. I've evolved.
Yeah.
But there's still some parts of me that's still a little chauvinistic. But really, is it chauvinistic when I take care of myself and I want my partner?
No. Again, it's just value systems. And you just get with another fit person. Don't be trying to make a non-fit person go hiking. I'm saying that with a lot of vitriol because that's me. I'm the non-fit person that don't want to go hiking.
You like going hiking. You and Dad went hiking.
I do now, but there was a time in which don't ask me first date. You want to go for a walk? No.
But you know your whole mentality and then changed now since that surgery. You are now into fitness.
I'm an athlete. I'm pretty much what I call myself.
Not when you can't do the Thee Stallion and you got to get down on both knees.
I am an athlete. I'm an athlete.
Okay.
I think you should look up the definition of athlete, and you'll see that it describes me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I'm proud of you. So keep it up.
No, it doesn't. A person who's proficient in sports or other forms of physical exercise. I'm not proficient.
I'm an athlete. I'm the only athlete out of all three of us.
Yeah.
Because there's not a sport that I can't play. So I'm the only, I took all the athleticism and booty out of
you did.
I snatched that all up.
I don't know that you could beat me in soccer.
Jay.
You will last longer than me. No, you can't play soccer.
Jay, yes, I can. I got into soccer when we used to do it in gym class in middle school. I was like, they were like, because I was quick, not fast, quick.
Yeah.
I was quick and I was good with my feet. For some reason, I've always been good with my feet, even though I was tall and lanky. And so there was like, you could play soccer. And I was like, it's too much running in soccer.
It is a lot of running. Well, it's a lot of running in basketball. Y'all just running back and forth.
But it's like quick sprints and there are breaks in between, and it's not back and forth. It's back and forth, and then you set for a little while. And there's a shot clock. So there's some time when you playing defense.
It depends on the position that you're playing. I was defense, so I didn't do a lot of running back and forth. I'm pretty much between the goal and midfield.
Jay, what do I want to do?
You want to score the goals and win the game.
Yeah, I want. That's right. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play no damn defense. I didn't play defense in basketball. That was the problem. They was like, "Bruce, you gonna play some defense?" No, I'm trying to score. I'm trying to score some baskets. That's what I'm trying. I'm reserving all my energy on the offensive end. I ain't trying to.
Just no defense at all.
When I played football, it was like, you want to play on the defensive side? No, they don't get to score touchdowns.
Yeah.
I want to play on the offensive side of the ball.
Okay.
I want to score. I'm selfish like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, now these people got 35 minutes. I think that's good enough. So
listen, when it was at 29 minutes and you brought up another point, I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna. My knee is still bothering me. Let me stretch my leg out.
You know what I've been doing? It's really been helping. CBD oil.
Does that stuff? I'm so skeptical of that.
I don't use the cream. I put it in my drink before I go to bed. I've been doing that, and I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get off. So there was a leak in my bedroom at the entranceway, and so they had to pull up the carpet, and they got one of those big industrial carpet drying fans that they put in my bedroom. It's been in my bedroom for about a week. The maintenance guy was like, "Yeah, man, is your carpet dry?" I was like, "Yeah, it's dry." All right, I'm gonna come up there and get the fan. I was like, "You don't got to do that. You can come get the fan like when you need it." He's like, "All right, when I need it, I'm gonna need to come get it." I was like, "Cool. Just let me hold it for a little bit." Because that sound, that's that super industrial wind, where I can't even hear my Apple alarm go off, and you know how loud that Apple alarm is.
Listen, I have an external AC unit and a fan. I just saw a TikTok, and it was a guy. He was like, "What psychos out here with the AC on and a fan trying to sleep?" I said, "Me." But, I'm with thick blankets, comforters, year round.
So, all right, I got one more point. I know I ain't talked to you, and we ain't done the show in a while. So, and I had a few to drink. All right, so I was talking to somebody, and I was telling them the story about the industrial fan and how I've been sleeping. I'm telling you, Jay, I've never slept so good. So much so that I'm thinking I'm going to pay the $200 to buy my own.
Yeah,
because it's just a great fake ass super sound machine that's used to dry carpet.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
He was like, "Yeah, I can't sleep without sound either." And I was like, and I've been telling him for years, like he needs therapy. He needs to go to therapy. And I was like, this is a trauma response, right? He was like, "What?" He's like, "I don't want to hear this shit right now." I was like, "Well, I mean, it is. It's a trauma response, needing sound to go to sleep." He was like, "No, there isn't." So I pulled it up. And it is a trauma response from your childhood, the fear of abandonment, a fear of being alone. The sound helps soothe you to help you go to sleep. And he was like, "Damn it, Bruce, I told you I didn't want to hear this explanation." And I was like, you got some deep-rooted issues with you and your mother that you have not addressed. He was like, "I've been to 4 therapists. I just didn't like it." I was like, "You just didn't find the right therapist for you." Yeah. But you got some deep-rooted issues.
Well, I'll say mine is not a trauma response. I have tinnitus real bad. And so if there is no other sound in the room, all I hear is really loud ringing in my ears, and I cannot sleep. So
you sure also is in trauma response?
No, I love being alone. Love it.
No, it's not about being alone. It's about abandonment.
No fears of abandonment. None. I wish people would leave me the hell alone. I wish everyone would.
You've done a lot of therapy. You've done a lot of therapy. You've done a lot of therapy.
Yeah.
And there is no abandonment issues.
No, I do not have abandonment issues.
I'm the only one that got abandonment issues out of the 3 of us.
Yes. I've never been abandoned.
Oh.
Just you.
Yeah.
No, my whole life has just been the desire to be left alone. I wish people would. And no one will. No one will give up on me. No one will just say, "You know what, Jada? I wash my hands. I'm walking away." No one will do this for me. I don't understand why nobody loves me enough to walk away.
Well, that's the reason why I don't be bothering you. But then when I don't be bothering you, you be like, "You didn't even notice I had new glasses today."
Right. Like, please leave me alone, but also always be there and notice. and notice every single thing about me. That's all I'm asking for.
I know I have abandonment issues, and I know I have anxious attachment style.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks. So, and
you would think I would, because I didn't get to be a baby good before our younger brother came along. Like I was always.
But you're still the only girl.
That's true, and so probably that's
the greatest blessing. If you were the youngest, you would have been the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
If you were born first, you would have been the oldest, because you're still the only girl.
Yeah.
Had Adam been a girl, damn, I said his real name.
It's too late now. You said it.
It's too late now. If he had been a girl, there would have been some issues.
Yeah, God, I can't imagine having a sister. That's a nightmare. No thanks. No,
I love my sister.
I have to share, but I'd have to share. Like you and Adam had to share. I never had to share. I just took your stuff.
Dad was specifically. I'll never forget the time that Dad bought us. What was it? It was either Nintendo 64 or the Dreamcast.
Mm-hmm.
He bought one the system and the other one the games.
Oh God!
I was like, so you want us to kill each other?
Yeah.
Like, this is a dumb experiment. You want us to kill each other.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know how. I guess we didn't have no. Well, we and him always had kind of little issues, but I guess we made it work.
Yeah, I don't remember many fights over the Dreamcast or the Nintendo.
No,
I think it's more
it was a
Nintendo.
It was a Nintendo 64. It was absolutely a Nintendo 64.
I think the Dreamcast he bought. He wasn't much of a video game person. He's never been much of a video game.
Well, he
person.
hated playing video games with me because I was an absolute jerk when I
hated playing video games with both of y'all. One, you would never let me play, but when I did get to play,
hold on, time out, because you. This is going to sound bad, but you was very much a girl, and you would want to play sports games and just mash buttons. And I'm like, look, this takes strategy. Here, let me show you how to play. And he's like, I just want to mash buttons. And I'm like,
Lakers versus Celtics.
I was like, Jay, this is no fun for me.
Because they always hit the threes. That's how I play. That's how I play. And you're mad because you couldn't beat me.
No, wait a minute. I beat you too easily. I beat you too easily. It was no competition.
I don't need to know no strategy. I don't need no strategy. It's called press buttons.
Let me tell you something.
Dribble, shoot.
I guess it was Nintendo 64. When me and our brother would play those wrestling games, and I found a little cheat. Where when he would pin me, I found a little cheat where it would go almost to 3, and my man would kick out every time, no matter what he did. He would get so mad. He'd be like, I'm killing you. I don't understand. You hit me with one move and win. Because the reverse was, you could do this little jiggle, and it would automatically have your man kick out of a pin. But if you pin somebody, you could do the little jiggle, and it would automatically hold them down. And he didn't know the secret. So I would do it specifically.
Such an ass.
To piss him off. He would get so mad.
But that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. You figure it out.
You gotta figure it out. I think eventually I told him. Because he would get so mad, he would swear he wouldn't play with me anymore. And I was like, well, no, I like beating up on you. So here, let me tell you this little trick. All right, that's enough for today, for real.
It's been 45 minutes at this point.
Yeah, I know, and I got to eat dinner. I think I'm going to go for another little nighttime walk.
All right.
All right,
I gotta go have an edible and try to enjoy the rest of my evening.
Yeah. All right, then. On that note, we'll holla.
Yeah, bye.
Whew. That was a hell of a show. Thank you for rocking with us here on Unsolicited Perspectives with Bruce Anthony. Now, before you go, don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, comment, and share our podcast wherever you're listening or watching it to it. Pass it along to your friends. If you enjoy it, that means the people that you rock with will enjoy it also. So share the wealth, share the knowledge, share the noise. And for all those people that say, well, I don't have a YouTube. If you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can actually watch our video podcast. But the real party is on our Patreon page, After Hours Uncensored and Talking Straight-ish. After Hours Uncensored is another show with my sister. And once again, the key word there is uncensored. Those are exclusively on our Patreon page. Jump onto our website at unsolicitedperspective.com for all things us. That's where you can get all of our audio, video, our blogs, and even buy our merch. And if you're really feeling generous and want to help us out, you can donate on our donations page. Donations go strictly to improving our software and hardware so we can keep giving you guys good content that you can clearly listen to and that you can clearly see. So any donation would be appreciative. Most importantly, I want to say thank you for listening and watching and supporting us. And I'll catch you next time. Audi 5000. Peace.